Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Second, I wasn't planning on going live and I didn't email before I went live, but I just finished a speaking gig over Zoom. And so I just wanted to come on here while I was done up and at the end of my day. Hey, Sonia, good to see you again. I'm pretty sure I just saw you. So I'm just coming on here. I'm going to answer some questions. I'll do like a quick Q&A. Announcement, I will be on Be Light Nails live tomorrow. It's BEELITE Nails. I'll be on her live. Hey. I know we just saw each other. Yeah, I'm going to be, her name is Danny. We met because we were in the same coaching group together in 2018. And she is a nail tech. And she's having me on her live to talk about my struggles with having a business. She's doing a whole series this whole week talking to different business owners. So that should be exciting. But if you have any questions, drop them below, whether it be about waxing, skincare, or business. I thought I'd do a quick Q&A. I'm feeling good. Just like I said, for those of you just joined, I had a speaking engagement today, and I also over Zoom. I have not seen anyone physically. And then I did send out the pads for those of you who ordered. So the pads are out. They are getting sent all over the world, and today's just a good day. So I wanted to answer some questions for free. I'm a little behind on my water. So if you have any questions, drop them below. This is your chance. Again, I do skin consultation calls. And right now, if you use the code JOURNEY when you're booking a skin consultation, you'll get $10 off. And then I do pick my brain calls as well for professionals, which this is what I was talking about in the talk I was just giving. So I'm going to put in here questions. I'll just post it and pin it. Do you have any questions about business, skincare, pads, products? I thought I'd come on here, do a little free question session, and then go to sleep. No, I'm not going to sleep. Since I've been really working, like, getting a lot of stuff done online and then packing orders and stuff like that, I've had this boost of like getting things done. I've done the speaking thing today, and then another thing tomorrow. I'm up, and there's just so many things that are coming for you guys to help your experience be better. I'm able to communicate better, how I can help you. Hey, Sarah, welcome to the Waxing. How are you, girl? I'm able to help you guys better because I'm able to communicate better. So I think a lot of times when I'm in the salon, it's easier for me to communicate because it's one-on-one and I see that person in person. And they're telling me what's going on, and I can like recommend how to help. But there's so many of you that follow me, and I can help you, but I'm not communicating it well. So I realized that I'm like, I just need to communicate how I can help, even how you can work with me. So that is something I'm excited for this coming up year. Well, this, end of this year and next year. Hey, Be Like Nails, hey, Danny, I was just talking about you and telling them how I was going to be on your live. Can you drop some emojis and let them know who you are? So Danny is a nail. She runs a salon and she does nails. Where do you do it? I don't know what state. And she was just on live, and she's having guests on all week talking about their business and different things they've had to overcome. It's going to be very inspirational. I was just on, because after my speaking engagement, I got on for the end of today's. It was good. To Jacksonville, Florida. That is so funny. Jacksonville, Florida. It's Danny. The reason I say it's funny is because that's one of the people. I know we met through the coaching program, but I target, when I target people for Facebook ads, is Jacksonville, Florida. Because apparently Jacksonville, Florida is really interested in Brazilian waxing. If you go to Google Trends, that's one of the places, and so I put it as one of my targeting. Will you be having a Black Friday / small business? Yes, I am. If you're on an email list, you will know about it. My Black Friday sale is going to be fire. It's the best one. I was just telling because the speaking guy was talking with, was the Gems group by at Doctors Lashes Aesthetics. She is an instructor for estheticians in Hawaii, and she has a group, the Gems, and I spoke to them today about product line, and I was just telling them how I'm doing a Black Friday sale for the pads, because I did a survey and you guys wanted the pads on Black Friday, so it'll be a good one. You like it. So yeah, that's good question. So yes, Sarah. Yeah, Brazilian waxing is really popular in Jacksonville, Florida. So yeah, so Danny, I'll be on her live tomorrow, so please join. It's at 9 p.m. Florida time, but it's 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we'll be on there chopping it up, talking about business, and it's also very inspiring. One thing I was telling the ladies today in the Gems group was that literally hearing other people's stories is motivational. Like, just hearing people go through their journey helps a lot. I can't wait for you to speak. I'm excited to be on. I'm glad you asked me. You said, do you sell thicker moisturizers for the winter months, cold weather? Yes, it's the Skin Script Hydrating Moisturizer. That's the thick one that you can switch through for the winter to moisturize that skin, because during the winter our skin does get dehydrated. It's pretty common, especially winter. Can't wait to order. I need a better moisturizer as well to pair with them. Yep, Skin Script Hydrating Moisturizer is a great one. 3bwaxing.com. That's where you can get it. Yeah, so we're gonna have great skin. Yeah, I was thinking a lot about how I'm serving people and the goals I have for people and how I just want to communicate it better. So I'm excited for the end of the year and 2021, because I know I'm going to do better at helping you all. I think the 3B Waxing Show is great, and I'm going to continue to communicate that way. But just explaining how I can help and people I've helped. Literally, I don't think I've expressed how many clients that I've, changed the way they view themselves with their skin. Like, there's been times where someone was like almost crying because they don't have to wear makeup anymore because they feel confident in their skin. And I've held back on, talking about so many of my successes, but that's, why people want to work with you, is because of the things you've done. And so I'm going to talk more about that and just communicate it better. Sarah said, bear down. Yes, bear down. That was one of the things. I don't know if anybody was in the Gems that was from Arizona, but I was like, yes. University, she said, go. I literally was I didn't realize how much I had been waxing people in college. This makes me think of it because this girl May, you know who I'm talking about. No one else knows what I'm talking about. But in my diary I had, going to go wax May. Today do brows. I used to do brows in college in the dorm rooms, and I would write in my diary in my journal who I'd be waxing. So yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, that's I'm just excited. I think 2020 is a crazy year, but it can be a good year for some people. She said, yeah, isn't that crazy? It was also one thing I've been on that's been really helping me elevate is my mindset. I know people talk about it a lot, but really, I have been working on my mindset of things and being more positive. Like, I'm a pretty positive person, but really changing the little negative things in my head that I think of, and it's really been working. It has been working so well. One thing that I've been doing is like not expecting the worst in situations. So I'll give 2 examples. So I expect the best thing when I'm in the salon with a client. So when I'm offering a product, I'm expecting them to purchase. I'm expecting them to find it good, like, and they'll usually purchase. But when it comes to negotiating, like an email or stuff like that, I've done a different way. That's to know, because, it's good to know, because, are you talking about the mindset? Tell me what you're talking about, because I was talking so fast that I'm missing it. But no, so I've been like really expecting good. Like, and one thing's with my prices, like she said, yeah, with I said, yeah. Yeah, you were just talking about mindset too. I was just on there. You were literally, and when you said that, I was like we must be all on the same thing. But you know what it is? It's because it's so true. It's like that, and it was supposed to say it's good to know. Oh yeah, that is because you were just saying how Danny was just on her live talking about how the importance of being around people who are doing the same thing as you, and like, or not doing the same thing as you, but like in the same mindset. And it's that phrase, like, if 5 of your friends are broke, you're the 6th one, or something like that, basically that kind of saying. And it's true. And so I've been working on my mindset of being positive. So one thing is, like, I'll a lot of times undercharge because I'm scared of what people will say. And not with my services so much, it's more my coaching services. And so I've been thinking, like, oh, that person. So when I offer the price, I'm like, you know what, this is going to be good. And I always now think of something positive. So what I mean is, like, say if I invoice somebody $1,000, instead of thinking like, oh, they're not going to pay $1,000 for 2 hours of my time, I'm going to say, I'm worth that $1,000. What I offer is worth it. I will see what they say. And if my mind goes to the thought of, what if they don't like my pricing? So what I tell myself, if I have that thought, is I'm still worth it. That just because they think that it's not worth it does not diminish my value. And that doesn't make them a bad person. That doesn't make them, it may not be in their budget. It may just be too much. They may not have the mindset to spend that money with me. They may not be, there could be so many different things, but it has nothing to do with me, and it has nothing bad to do with them. And we could work together at some other time. Just because the conversation is done, or if it ends at, oh, that doesn't work for me, we can work together later. And I start coming up with positive solutions. Like, there's people who work with me after, like, people will message me for help on their skin and then book me like a year later. And that happens. And so that I have to start thinking about those positive things. And so whenever I have a negative thought, I'm in the process lately of counteracting it acting my negative thoughts with positive ones. And it's been helping so much. I can just tell a difference, and not expecting the worst in anything. Like, even if I think of something bad, I just think, even if that bad thing happened, if I just relax and let my mind just relax, some solutions will come that could happen to be positive. So that's what I've been working on, and honestly, it's been really good working for me. It's a reflection of my business account because I'm making more money. Money's coming. Like, I know that's a common affirmation, like money comes to me all the time or something. Danny was talking about in her live. It's like money, we attract money, but literally it does when you start like saying it. And I had just gotten out of the habit of doing my affirmations all the time, and then changing it up to be specifically for me. Totally need to hear this, working on positivity as well. It was meant to be that you were in here. It was meant to be that I jumped on this live because I was not going to go live and I had a headache. And look at God. But it's true. I am in this group, and there was a lady in there that helps with different things, and she was helping me. And one thing she told me, I told her some personal stuff, and she told me, you are a thriver. Stop acting like a victim. And ever since that conversation, because something in my life happened to me where I started acting like a victim, and things that I started showing up as a victim. So I started showing up expecting bad things. I started showing up thinking that people aren't going to listen to me, which I didn't used to do that, but I would just show up as like this person that like timid and scared and like, and when I think of like, I'm a thriver, I'm succeeding. I started also listening to, if you go to YouTube and you go to, if you type in YouTube search, positive affirmations, victim mentality, that is a very good, it's the first one, it's like a flower. That is a good live, or not live, what am I thinking? A good YouTube to listen to. And what I've started doing also that has helped is I mentally, like sometimes I don't know if you guys ever do this, but you just listen, you just have stuff playing and you're not really listening to it. Like I realized that I was doing that with reading and I wasn't really active in the moment and staying focused. Y'all, 2021 is coming with a new Becca of 3B waxing. If you are connected to me, it's gonna be lit. I have a client. She's a coaching client. We're gonna be working together really closely. I'm like so excited because I'm growing, and I know she's gonna just grow because I'm just delivering. But what was I saying about positive affirmations? Oh, listening to it. So if you go to that YouTube and listen to it, just actively listen to it. So when I'm doing dishes or something, I'll be like actively thinking it in my head and I'll apply it to my life. So one thing I wasn't doing, which I've done it, I go through periods of timing, right? So I have to make sure I journal during the times that are going really well so I can go back and check what I was doing. But one thing that I realize is when I hear these affirmations and I say them, I need to say them to myself. I need to say it and adjust it because I have different blocks that person might not have. Oh, and one thing I am going to come out with, it's a product for my estheticians who wax, is my waxing affirmations recording. Because I have a recording that I used to listen to before I would wax a client that helped a lot. But that's in the future, right? But what I would say is like, there's one that I find, one of the affirmations is, I find, what was it? It's like, I maximize all my situations or something like that. And so what I had to do is be like, I maximize my own situations, but really make it so it's towards me. Like, do I actually do that? Because I think for affirmations to work, you have to actually believe them. You have to truly believe it. And so you have to, like, say it's something that you don't believe in totally. You have to almost bring it down to your level so you can bring yourself up. So, say I don't have $1 million money sitting in my account, right? But I am $1 million business because I have $1 million. I know it's cliche $1 million mindset, but I do. My My business may not have that money yet, but it's still considered $1 million business when it's first growing. The things I help people with, I've helped so many people make money that their money is, I've helped them, and that makes me $1 million. Like, since all the people that I've helped, they've made millions of dollars collectively, and that makes me $1 million. So you have to find ways to like make it believable until it gets more believable. I'm trying to think of another one. It's like health wise, is like I take care of my health. And then when you don't want to do something, I've also learned this and working on this, and this has been helpful. So I am really working on my personal health. I've dropped like 40 something points on my cholesterol, which I'm happy, which low-key makes me feel old, but if I'm old, that means I'm still alive. But I dropped, on my thing, but sometimes I don't like to eat healthy, and I'll just say it in my mind, well, why don't you want to eat healthy? And then I'll give myself an answer. Oh, just because I'm being lazy. Or, well, if you're being lazy, how is this going to help you to your goal of being healthy? And I'll be like, it's not. So it really is just talking yourself through these things. That one's kind of not the example. It works in my head, but saying it to you guys, it doesn't really sound the same. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to come on here and do. And then we had some skin questions, so that was cool. Saw Danny on here, so I will be on tomorrow doing the regular 3B Waxing show, talking about the path. And then I will also be on Danny's live at 6 p.m. So I'll be on 3B Waxing show at 3:30, and then Danny's at 6. So have a good night. Stay positive. Go check out that YouTube video. And then if you want me to help you with your skin, because I am going to communicate better, that I can help you, use the code JOURNEY to talk with me so I can help you. Okay, love you guys.